The skate park can be one of the most fun places in the entire world. I mean that. But it can also be a very dangerous place. Today, I'm gonna take you through some rules and just a code of conduct if you are inside the skate park. And it's not just for skateboarders, this is for anybody. Parents, clueless people, skateboarders, you're all gonna get something out of this video. So buckle up, do something, I don't know, but be here and listen. I've been a skateboarder for 25 plus years of my life, and it has not been so easy to find a safe place to skate. These days, you can find a skate park relatively simpler than what you could 20 years ago, and it's amazing. But when you're here, you need to take into consideration your own safety and just being a nice person to everybody else so you can help the flow of the skate park be maintained. It's all about the flow. First thing I want to say is pay attention and be alert. Right now, I have my back to a quarter pipe and I'm not looking, I'm talking to a camera. Always be aware, because at any moment a board can slip out from the most talented skateboarder in the world, or the most beginner skateboarder in the world. It can happen at any time, and it can fly right out and hit me right in the head, or very quickly take an ankle out. This is Mike, our dummy, okay? Instead of getting hit ourselves, he's gonna get hit, so thank you, Mike. That clearly would not have felt good if Mike was a real person. So I urge you, look around, make sure that you're not in an area that boards are typically flying or slipping out, or just zooming, or skateboarders themselves are zooming and flying around. Be alert at all times, look around, and if you have any doubt in your mind, just go to the outskirts and step away from the skate park. You can watch from a distance, it's okay. In fact, a lot of skate parks actually have a designated safe spot to sit at. That being said, skateboarders will totally skate places that aren't necessarily meant for skating, so be careful there too. So in addition to be alert, kind of the same idea is watch where you're standing and sitting. Especially, this goes to non-skateboarders / parents, which is probably the same thing. But I see a lot of parents at this skate park sit on that box. Justin just backside 5-0'd it. That is the most skated obstacle in this whole park, and a lot of parents that bring their kids up to scooter or bike or doing whatever they're doing, they sit down in that box completely not understanding that everyone is trying to skate that's here. So that being said, just take a look around, okay? If you don't see a lot of skateboarders sitting on that, there probably is a reason for that. This right here, this curved ledge at this skate park, this is something that can be skated, but people don't typically skate it because it requires a massive amount of talent to actually do it. So you'll see a lot of skateboarders sitting on it. That's a good sign. If skateboarders are sitting on it, especially more than one, it's most likely a sign that that's a okay place to sit. But within all this, it never hurts to just ask. Before you sit down on something, just saying, hey, is anyone skating this? I'm gonna hang out here. And if they say yes, you're good, just sit down. So just be mindful, because it's very easy to be in someone's way. And if you're one of the people that already understand this and you see somebody cluelessly standing in front of the 7th stair, they could be a beginner, they could just not get it. Go over them and nicely just say like, hey dude, you're in the way, like I don't want you to get hit or anything. If you stand like right over there while you're waiting to go, it'd be a much better spot. And if they take that the wrong way, that's on them. You being nice and letting them know gives them a chance to actually understand how the skate park works, and you're making it a safer and better place for both of you, whether they see it or not. So don't be afraid to just nicely communicate and talk to someone who seems clueless. But right over here, I'm most likely not in anybody's way. I'm at the edge of the skate park. I can see the whole place. If Sandra Bullock came to scooter, I'd be able to be like, there's Sandra, okay? It's a good viewpoint too, okay? You're gonna get to see Sandra Bullock today. If you just stand in the right place. Glorious. Wait your turn. I feel like this should be a given, but you always see a person here and there that just goes and goes and goes. Don't be that person. Be respectful, okay? Seriously, like, it's awesome to see someone super talented and just going, but even that person, after they do a really good run, you should mellow out a second and just let people skate. The skate park is a wonderful community. Most of the times, everybody here are just nice and excited to be with other people that enjoy skateboarding. So please remember that. When you're going and you're not letting other people go, that kind of disconnects that whole, like, considerate family community vibe. Please keep that in mind. In any given session, it typically goes to like, it's my turn, it's his turn, it's her turn, it's their turn, and then you just get used to it. And if you're in a hurry, you can always talk like, hey, can I go? Like, I got 5 more minutes. And like, people will be like, oh yeah, for sure, like, go crazy. Just communicate and be respectful in all things in life, but at a skate park definitely is a place to keep that in mind. Wait your turn / take your turn. Don't be afraid to go. That's also a thing. You gotta go. Parents, this one is especially for you. Don't let your kid just ride and ride and ride at the bottom of the skate park. Let's look at it. At this skate park, I've seen so many 4-year-olds scootering around in circles endlessly, and the parents are just sitting there and watching them. And I mean this, I'm not saying shame on you. I'm saying let's care about your child because they are in a very dangerous zone of the skate park, just going around in circles. Everybody else at the skate park, they're gonna keep skating. They're gonna definitely try not to hit your kid. But this is like the pit. This is where all the skateboards could slip out and go to. I have actually seen parents get up in my face because I was upset that their kid almost like ran in front of me, and I got upset that I almost hurt a kid. And then they got mad and got in my face. And I very calmly, I was like, oh no, like I'm not upset. I just really don't want to hit your kid. And the parent replied, they gotta learn how to do it somehow. And I'm like, they don't need to learn by going to the hospital because I'm going as fast as I can at this quarter pipe. If a full adult ran into a 4-year-old, it's not gonna be good. So definitely let's learn our lessons out there as we grow up, but if it can save a trip to the hospital / brain injury, broken bone, anything, like watch your kids and try to teach them to not just go around in circles. And if it's no one's at the skate park that day and you've checked it out, that's fantastic. But this place is commonly used by 20-year-olds, 30-year-olds, teenagers, like people that like know how to skate and they skate fast. If any part of this video is really heard by people, I think this is one of the most important parts because I'm a dad. I don't want kids to get hurt. And also, if you're a skateboarder who has been skating for a while and you do that, I don't know why you do it, but don't do it unless no one's here. Has the skate park been a dangerous place for you?
A couple times.
Yeah, well that's good, it's only a couple times.
Well, I was like, this rollerblader was going in like the bowl.
Yeah.
And when I went into my scooter, because he just sat there for a second, he came in and just hit me in the leg and I was bleeding.
Yeah, it didn't feel good. So one of you two, or both of you, might have needed to watch where you're going. You were younger, so it probably was you.
Yes.
But it happens. You can collide with people. It is a dangerous place. Thank you for your interview, sir. You're my son, and I love you.
Thank you for questioning me.
Looks great.
That sounds way worse than it is.
Yeah, it did sound, but it's... You're welcome. I love you. Bye. If you're a skateboarder and you want to grind the sledge, but it's not grinding, and you're gonna wax it, especially if you see other people skating it, mention something like, "Hey, I'm gonna wax this," okay? Because some people like little amount of wax, some people like a lot of amount of wax, and if you put a ton of wax on this and someone's not expecting it, they could slip out and get hurt. So just be respectful. It's usually people don't care, so it's just one of those things. They're like, "Hey, like heads up, I'm waxing this. Do you mind? Just be considerate." And if you're skating with me, you can wax as much as you want because I love it, but I don't know everybody else. And my last bit is a few things. Be supportive. If you see a younger skateboarder or a newer skateboarder struggling and they land something that seems basic but you know they've been struggling, just clap for them and say, yeah, that was awesome. That little things like that is what helps build your community and builds a community vibe in your skate park. A lot of people are intimidated to come to skate parks because they see some 25-year-old professional zooming across everything really fast. They're like, whoa, I can't do this. I'm not that good. They're gonna judge me. Skateboarding is not all about that. I promise you. It's great if you get to that level, but especially, you know, I have been skating for 25 plus years now. I've seen every different aspects of skateboarding, and it all comes down, the most beautiful thing is that skateboarding is your own art form and your own outlet. And to be able to do that in a place where others have their also own art form and outlet, and you understand it, and you guys have a safe place to coexist and do that, it's just such a beautiful thing. So be supportive, be considerate, and keep your skate park clean. If you make a mess, clean it up, okay? Keep it a good place. I can't believe this place looks this good. Like the people here in Cincinnati, Ohio, at Beach Acres, you guys have knocked it out of the park. This place has been here for a long time and we still have it. So just keep your skate park nice, guys. Be a good person in all things in life, but especially the skate park, because skateboarding is a small world, okay? And if you want a safe place to skate and you have a skate park, you're lucky. Make sure you treat it with love and care. And skateboard, it's the greatest thing in the world. I do have a skate shop. If you're interested to start skateboarding, theshredcourse.com, not to like do a heartfelt video and just plug my thing, but it is a business and it's how I make a living here. It's theshredcourse.com. We have you for all things skateboarding to start or continue. If you have a local shop, of course, please support them. They can always carry our gear, but if not, we are here for you. But you know, whatever it takes, just get a skateboard, get on there and do it, and have a blast doing it. It's the best. Thank you for watching this video. I will see you in the flappity floop. Why did I just say that? I said that like, and I didn't even think to like, not like that was that. YouTube, what's up guys? The skate park is a But it also could be the most, not the most dangerous. As a skateboarder, I've been skating for 20... This is fun.